evening, everyone, and welcome. And we got a special game for you tonight. This one, part of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we got David Aldridge. And here's a look at some numbers for Kyle Kuzma.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games. He's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. And for the Wizards, Poole and Kispert are the guard set. And at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. And it's Bagley in at the 5, roaming the paint. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
Tatum's shot is off. Here's Washington now. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
And maybe if they were at home, their fans could have given them the boost they needed to get over the top.
Now, here's Avdia. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bagley. Out to Kuzma. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Poole with no one around. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And catch and shoot. Oh, Poole is always ready and willing to pull that trigger.
Here's Tatum. Got a hand on it. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Bagley. Now, Poole, light covering. Shoots from the high post. Outside, Avdia. Stolen by Holiday. Tatum dishes to Holiday. Avdia against White. Brown outside. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Kuzma with a screen on Holiday. Poole finds Kuzma. Misses from close range. For Boston, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
The Celtics shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Now, look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Brown. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Kuzma sets a screen. Pass to Bagley. The Wizards working the ball around now. Kispert, the pass to Bagley. Porzingis with the steal. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Avdia. Porzingis with a screen on Kuzma. White drives in. No good that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's Poole. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Intelligent move by Poole, taking advantage of what the pick and roll opens up.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Poole, no good on that one. Boston trailing. Brown outside. And here's Tatum for three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Kuzma outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. White against Poole. And White kicks to Tatum. Pass to Brown. Puts up a 3. Washington with the rebound. Avdia's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bagley with a screen on White. Here's Poole. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Okay, Poole, I see you hit the finish. He's not just a three-point shooter.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed free points and just couldn't convert.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Change. Butler's checked in. Now some of the numbers NBA wingmen have been putting up from the field this season are truly impressive. Have a look at the top shooters among them. 3rd is Denny Avdia.
And that tells you about their ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percentage.
That's true, but they can also fill it up from outside. This is a group that can score from anywhere on the floor.
Now, here's Butler. And right now, he's averaging about 7 points a game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Holiday. Holiday, a screen on Bagley. The 3 from Tatum. Rebound by Kispert.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now, of course, I asked Coach what his plan was about defending Jason Tatum. And he said, I told our guys just to play smart, to play up on him, but not get baited into fouls, and try to get a hand in his face. Now, that's a difficult challenge for any defense, so we'll see what happens tonight. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And I like that Kuzma can go off 1 or 2 feet. It really allows him to attack the rim with ease.
Now here's Tatum. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Pass to Holiday. Stolen by Avdia. They're running. Bagley kicks to Butler. Over to the wing. Now Avdia. And Tatum pulls it down.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. It's a tie ball game.
Porzingis' ability to space the floor creates a lot of matchup problems defensively.
Well, their passage to Kuzma. Porzingis with the block. And they'll keep possession. Avdia with a screen for Kuzma. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on Jaylen Brown.
Second team foul.
And this happens when Kuzma is aggressive. When he's looking to score, he makes the D react.
Al Horford is checked in for Tatum. And both free throws good for Kuzma.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
Kuzma against Horford. On the wing, Holiday. Nothing on the board. over Butler. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bagley with a screen on Howard. And it's Kispert in the corner. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Brown. Sinks that one from the post.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Here's Butler. Kuzma with a screen on Howard. And it's sent back by Horford.
Still a tremendous player. Al Horford using that experience.
Here's Holiday. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Avdia against Holiday. To the wing on the left. The wide open look here for Kuzma. No good on the 3.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one open.
2 minutes remaining in the first
White with it. And now by Kispert. And they take the lead.
Jaylen Brown.
Brown's got his second bucket.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
Now, here's Butler. Hasn't made one yet. That one goes. Count it.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
Holiday dishes to Horford. Brown outside. Back to Horford. From deep. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They need that floor spacing ability from Horford. It's big for them when he's knocking down triples.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. For the Wizards, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Mr. Clutch comes in for Avdia. And it's Coulibaly in for Kispert. Now, here's Butler. .59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Kuzma can't get it to go.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Horford, no luck.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Knicks in New York. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Pritchard. Five on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. And here's Tatum for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Now it's a 6-point Boston lead. Coulibaly with it. Here's Kuzma. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Celtics.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
On the floor for Boston, Tatum and Horford man the post position. And there's Gordon, and it's Pritchard in at the 1.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
A 3 from Tatum.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Outside Butler. Pass to Coulibaly. down low and stolen by Horford. Tatum passes to Hauser. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
And a moment now to look at the stats for Mr. Clutch. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging 21 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Back to Butler. Nice ball movement by Washington. 6 to shoot. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Kuzma. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Tatum. Pass to Hauser. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Pools checked in for Butler. Kuzma, left side. Over Tatum. Here's Holmes. Lays it up off the glass. Holmes got his first basket of the night.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And now look at Jason Tatum here. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Kuzma can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 6. Left side, Tatum. It's rebounded by Poole. Wizards have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Tatum against Kuzma. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Kuzma sets a screen. The tray. Boston grabs the miss. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. If the teardrop, bucket is good. Tatum's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Tatum looking around. Rebound, Washington. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
And the Wizards making a change here. Bagley's checked in. Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Eric Gordon. Good.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Bagley, the screen. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from Poole.
Ooh, going to that hole with confidence. Poole converts that contact bucket.
Here's Pritchard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip to the line.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
And he can't hit the second. Wizards trail by 5. Bagley with a screen on Holiday. Poole with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
And the first one at the line is good. Obvious checked in for Mr. Clutch. The Celtics also changing it up. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Horford. And it's White in for Pritchard. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Celtics leading by 4. And here's Holiday. Still yet to score. Porzingis finds Tatum. And a miss there on the triple.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Poole the pass to Bagley. Nice ball movement by Washington. White against Abdia. Pass to Kuzma for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Kuzma's got a pair of triples in the second half for the Wizards.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Let's direct your attention to the court and make some noise for your Wizards.
Now let's step back and have a look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season. The Wizards second.
And contrary to what we see from other teams, this squad has no interest in playing strictly as individuals. Their assist numbers show what a cohesive bunch they are.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Outside Holiday. Can't hit that one. Good defense by Poole. Washington's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. In the corner, it's Coulibaly. 5 to shoot. Pass to Kuzma. Jacks up a 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And doing much better now. In that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities. Bouncing back nicely here in the second.
Now here's Tatum. 13 points in the game. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis sets big screens and makes big plays out of that 2-man game.
Bagley with a screen on Holiday. Poole the pass to Bagley. And the layup is good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now here's White. Still without a basket. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, his chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And when healthy, Porzingis is a highly impactful player. He is a 7-foot wing that really spaces the floor.
First free throw is good. Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Washington. And the Celtics also making a change. Al Horford is checked in for Tatum. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line. Outside,
Bagley. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Mr. Clutch. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Now here is Holiday. 8 points his last outing. Outside, White. Outside, Holiday. Horford sets a screen for Holiday. There's the three. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
2 minutes remaining in the
There's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Horford. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Avdia. And there's 1:45 left here in the second. Back to Poole. The Wizards working the ball around now. White looking around. Horford high post. Stolen by Avdia. Pass to Mr. Clutch. No good that time. Brown outside. Outside, Horford. Right side, Porzingis. Fires from 14. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Avdia, a screen on Holiday. Cool. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Holiday kicks to White. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Avdia, the pass to Mr. Clutch.
Celtics foul. Jaylen Brown. Second personal.
The Wizards shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for the Wizards, number 3.
The first one falls. So for the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma comes in for Avdia. And Kispert subbed in for Coulibaly. And the Celtics also making a change. Walsh is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now here's White. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Brown feeling out a bit. Clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brown's got 6.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Now Poole, right wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. Beats the buzzer! Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Wizards up by 6. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot in the Ep5.
Thanks for joining us. Through the first half, there is still some work to do for the Boston Celtics.
I like the way they've been running, pushing the ball, putting that defense on its heels.
Yeah, you love their tempo. When they play fast, they can put points on the board in a hurry, Ernie.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
You look at the Celtics. They knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. We hope they're learning something out there, challenging times for the franchise.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Wizards leading by 6. Poole and Kispert are the guard set. And at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. And it's Bagley in at the 5. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now, here's Avdia. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by White. Holiday's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Celtics. The Wizards shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Kuzma with a screen on White. Here's Kispert. It's stolen by White. Holiday with it. Picked up by Poole. Off with the layup.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Bagley with a screen on Holiday. Poole the pass to Bagley. Porzingis with the block.
Big-time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
2 on the clock. And here's Poole for 3. Porzingis with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here is Holiday. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Poole against Holiday. Pass to Kuzma. Over in the corner, Avdia. Back to Kuzma. Now, here's Bagley. Whoops, there's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Possession to Boston.
And now, look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Right side, White on the wing, Brown. Kuzma against Tatum. Rebound by the Wizards. Avdia's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Porzingis.
There's so much intensity on that interior from Poole. He does not stop.
The first free throw is good.
Two shots.
All free throws good from Poole.
There's a reason you don't send Poole to the line. He virtually never misses. Led the league in field goal percentage 1 year.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
All right, let's make some noise for your Wizards answer.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Washington, third best record here in the early going. And, of course, the Celtics. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And, you know, for the Celtics, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, I'm not sure this can be written off just as a slow start. I think this might be the team that they are.
Now, here's Tatum. He's got 16.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Holiday. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 8 points, 3 3 assists and 3 rebounds. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Yeah, there's no doubt he has been inconsistent, which is unusual for him. But when he turns it back around, boy, you better watch out.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 3-point lead. To the left side wing. Kuzma kicks to Poole. Kuzma with a screen on Holiday. Poole the pass to Kispert. Here's the 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
First team foul.
Boston's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Out to White. To Porzingis for the lead. Washington with the rebound. Here's Poole. He's got 14. Driving the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this game has Poole's fingertips all over it. This man is dominating right now.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. And it's White, top of the key. The Celtics working the ball around now. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside. Able to practically play on top of the D.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Here they are, your Wizards Rangers.
The Celtics making a switch here. Richards checked in. Well, we get a look here now at the small forwards with the fastest hands in the league and generating the most steals per game. Third is Denny Avdia. Jaylen Brown, 4th.
I mean, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players. I mean, they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
These guys are stoppers. There is no assignment that is too tough for them.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Wizards.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Both free throws good from Poole.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Tatum on the wing. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
It's Poole with the drive. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Tatum, and it's blocked.
Oh, that's merciless. Kuzma plays with such competitive energy, wasn't letting that shot get off.
Here's Pritchard. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now, here's Poole. It's a 1-point game. Avdia with a screen for Kuzma. Pops one in from the wing. Kuzma's got 15 points.
Slick move by Kuzma off that screen, getting the spacing needed for that shot.
Here's Pritchard. He has 5. The 3 from Tatum. Tatum with another miss. Wizards have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Kuzma sets a screen. Avdia with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Bagley with a screen on Holiday. Kispert dishes to Bagley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And it's the fearlessness of Bagley that earns him these calls. Plays with such ferocity.
The Wizards have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far. First one falls for him. And Washington making a change here. Butler's checked in. And so Bagley nails them both. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Butler with the ball. Inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. Back to Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Kispert. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Kuzma against Tatum. To the inside and taken away by Brown. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Brown outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Take a look here at the numbers for Porzingis. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. Boston making a switch here.
Let's hear it for you.
Checking in for the Celtics, Al Horford.
Wall.
For Washington, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Kuzma outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Kuzma's got 5 points now this quarter.
That is a great possession. Get Kuzma the ball, and Kyle will drill those catch-and-shoot chances.
And shot on the way. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Brown.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Outside, Avdia.
The third quarter. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
And Holiday kicks to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Holiday. For the lead. Brown, no good. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Kuzma can't get it to go.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Kuzma sets a screen. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Brown. And Kuzma slams it in.
And this is why you work Kuzma into these sets, because he knows how to take advantage.
Celtics trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Pritchard. Horford with the screen on Butler. Here's Pritchard. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Pritchard's got 7.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here's Kuzma. 20 points for him. Butler passes to Kuzma. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And here is Brown. 8 points for him. For the tie, gets the 3-pointer to fall. Brown's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. And so it's Kyle Kuzma making things happen for Washington. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for the Celtics, Tatum and Horford man the post positions. And there's Gordon, and it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Poole. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. To take the lead, Tatum using his size inside.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
Now, here's Poole. He's guarded closely. Bagley the screen. Mr. Clutch. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's Gordon missing. And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Holmes setting the pick for Poole. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Shot clock at 6. Koulibaly with it. Now, here's Poole. Here's Holmes. Now, Koulibaly. And another miss by Washington. Now, here's Gordon. He's defended by Koulibaly. Pass to Pritchard. To the paint. The kick out to Tatum. Shakes him. It's deflected. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Outside Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Guarded by Poole. Kicks it out to Gordon. Nice ball movement by Boston. 3-pointer, Horford. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Celtics lead by 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now, here's Holmes. Here's Koulibaly. Holmes with a screen on Gordon. Here's Koulibaly. Throws it down as the official. calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Horford.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Kispert's checked in for the Wizards. And a change for the Celtics. Drew Holiday is checked in for Gordon. Outside Holiday. Pass to Pritchard. Horford with the screen on Poole. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Poole. Top of the key, and the basket by Hauser.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. They grab their own miss. Bagley kicks to Poole. From outside, off the mark. Celtics leading by 3. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Throws it down. JT.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Better be careful. You're trying to stop that.
Cool the pass to Mr. Clutch. Bagley with a screen on Tatum. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
Yeah, now 1 of 4 here in the fourth quarter.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Pritchard. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Bagley with a screen on Horford. Mr. Clutch the pass to Bagley. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Washington making some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Marvin Bagley. And it's Avdia in for Coulibaly. Here's Brown. Boston again missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Now, here's Poole. D right on him. Here's Kuzma. And it's all evened up. Kuzma's got 12 points here in the second half.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire. And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Poole with it. Inside, Mr. Clutch. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Not just a shooter. Poole can skillfully set up others as well.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Brown outside. Pass to Porzingis. Brown down low. Defended by Avdia. RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
To me, if you've got a Finals MVP in your back of your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that. Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Mr. Clutch. And the Celtics also making a change. White's checked in.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Attention fans, now on the court, it's your time strong. Make some noise and let them hear it. It's t-shirt time. If you want a t-shirt, make some noise.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch what Brian Keefe told his team during that break. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. So they'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here's Kispert. Pass to Bagley. Back to Kispert to take the lead. down the 3-ball. Kispert's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
White the pass to Holiday. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Celtics lead by 1. Now, here's Kispert. White covering. Outside, Avdia. And Washington again with the bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Poole against Holiday. Now, here's Poole. Tight defense on him to the inside. Taken away by Holiday. Up top, Tatum. Over Kispert. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. It's a 1-point game. Kuzma outside. And it goes down 2 points. Kuzma's got 5 points now this quarter.
And easy to see why they turn to Kuzma in these moments. They trust him to go get one.
Now here's Porzingis. 11 feet away. And it's White missing. And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Kispert finds Kuzma. Avdia, a screen on Tatum. Kuzma passes to Avdia. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Count it, and the foul. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And this is exactly who Tatum is. Someone who doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum. At the line for 1.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Kuzma kicks to Avdia. Back to Kuzma. Over in the corner, Avdia. Outside, White. A shot's good. Brown making the play.
3-point field goal.
Brown's got 6 assists here tonight. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outplaying their opponent the entire game.
Oh, you have to want the ball in big moments, and Jordan Poole absolutely wanted that shot. I just love this young man's mentality.
Now, here's Tatum. Pass to Holiday. Kuzma with the defensive effort. The Wizards shoot in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Kuzma with a screen on Holiday. It's Poole with the drive. Holiday with it. Picked up by Poole. Right side Tatum. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Oh, no, that was a huge turnover. That cannot happen at this point in the game.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And here is Poole. Bagley with a screen on Howard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Porzingis.
The D has to be more careful because Poole, look, he excels at drawing contact on the way out.
At the line for Washington.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to White. Pass to Holiday. He's off from 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball. Just milk those last seconds away.
Team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Corey Kispert.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Now timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 5. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
They're trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
And Porzingis puts up a deep 3. Can't connect from long distance. And so it's the Wizards with the W. Huge moment in this group round of the NBA Cup. The record is now 1 up and 1 down.
And Kevin, I thought their energy and effort was outstanding. I mean, backs against the wall, and they delivered.
And that about wraps it up. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kyle Kuzma.